This is Geometry Lesson 3.2, and in this lesson we'll be finding the nth term. So we'll start with an investigation, complete the table below, find the differences between consecutive values. So that says, how much is this going up by? So 1 to 5, that's going up by 4. How much is this going up by? That's also going up by 4. So I'm going to conjecture that this is also going to go up by 4. So 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, plus 4 more, plus 4 more, and so on. My second table, this is going down by 2, down by 2. So I'm going to conjecture that the pattern continues and decrease by 2 every time. So at the front of each of these tables, there was a little bit of information called the rule. So I want to know in my next question, what's the relationship between the rule and the difference of terms? So if I notice this 4 every single time, the relationship here is the start of the rule had a 4. Same thing on the next example. It was going down by 2 every time, and at the start of this rule was a -2. So the number by the n is the difference. Whatever the sequence changes by, that is the number that starts your rule. So now I want to know about the rest of the rule. Where did this -3 come from? Where did this +5 come from? Okay, so if I'm looking at the first one, and I continue this pattern backwards, meaning rather than adding 4, I subtract 4, that brought me to my other piece of my rule. And same thing on the second one. Rather than subtracting 2 to go forwards, if I add 2 to go backwards, that brings me to the other number in my rule. It's basically the starting number or, for lack of a better word, the 0 number. If you can see, this is number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4. The 0 number, if I had such a column, the 0 number would be 5. So the number in front of the first number in the pattern. So let's practice using that information to write a rule for the sequence that goes 7 to -3, -8, and so on. So first I need to know how much it changes by. So I see that's going down by 5. That's also going down by 5. We'll check one more. It's for sure going down by 5. So I know my rule should start with a -5n. And then I need to go backwards to figure out what number would be in front of the 7 in that pattern. So in front of the 7, if I add 5 to that, I would have a 12. Here is my rule for the sequence that I was given there. I'll put a little 12 there. If I wanted to find the 100th term in this sequence, I would have to keep subtracting 5, subtracting 5, subtracting 5, subtracting 5 100 times if I didn't have the rule. But since I have the rule, all I need to do is replace the n with whatever number I'm asked for, and that would give me the 100th answer where I don't have to actually subtract 5 100 times. So -5 times 100, that is -500. -500 plus 12 is -488. Remember, for 500 negative, we're going 12 back in the positive direction. We'll do one more quick example. I have another table. I'm going to try to figure out the next couple terms. Right here. The rule and the 50th term. So I just wanted to point out, wherever you see that n, that means find the rule. Okay, so I know how much this is going up by. That is plus 4, plus 4, plus 4. I got a hunch that my rule starts with 4n. I'm going to continue that pattern, add 4 more. And then I want to say, well, let's go backwards. What would the number in front of that 9 be? If I have 9 and I take away 4, I'll have 5 as my 0 number. My rule for this example is 4n plus 5. Okay, so I want to get the 50th answer. I'm going to just substitute the number 50 in where the n is of that rule. 4 times 50 is 200, plus 5 more. And that's it. So, good luck on the exercises. Please let me know if you have any questions.